Welcome back to another edition of the Preschool Apprentice. Okay, today I was playing a game. I was learning to play a game, quite frankly, and it's a card game. Okay, so I was playing, and all of a sudden I said, I think I win. And they said, What do you mean, Donald? What do you have? And they said, You gotta have something. And I said, Well, quite frankly, I've got a two. And they said, Donald, well, you need tutus. Okay. And I said, Excuse me, I thought only girls wore tutus. And they said, No, Donnie, not tutus, tutus. And I said, Isn't that the same thing? You just said, irregardless, regurgitative. I said, What do you mean? And they said, A pair of twos. And I said, Oh, I need two twos. And they said, Yeah, that's what we said, quite frankly. And I said, Regardless, regurgitative, we are not going to get over this, okay? I'm quite frankly confuzzled and I'm confused. And they said, Donald, if we don't have the twos, we're going to say something and you've got to do it. And I said, Okay, what are you going to say? They said, Go fish. And so I got up and I started looking around for a bowl. And they said, Donald, what are you doing? I said, Well, you told me to go fish, quite frankly. And a little confuzzled because there's no water and there's no fish. There's a fish in the bowl, but I don't think Mr. Bubbles wants me to take him. And I don't think teacher wants me to take Mr. Bubbles. And they said, No, Donald, pick a card. And I said, Why didn't you just tell me to pick a card? And they said, Because this is called Go Fish. And now I am bigly confused.